Hi guys, it's me, my Atlantis. Welcome back to my channel, my Atlantis Music. If you're new to my channel, make sure to turn on post notifications to let you know when I upload a new video, whether that's a song related, original song, another music related video, or indeed a vlog, which I'm bringing them back to this channel now. So I'm doing another vlog today. I know I've been doing a lot of vlogs or like vlog style videos recently. So in today's video, I put on my Instagram what back to school videos you guys would like to see me do, and the poll's not finished. Well, the sticker thing doesn't finish it on Instagram, but after maybe it was like 20 minutes or so, I looked and someone had put my friend Becky Peters, who's a fellow singer-songwriter, put tips for year 11, and I thought that's a good idea to ask what sort of like school or college related videos I'd like to see me do, and that was her suggestion. So I thought that was a very good idea, so shout out to Becky Peters Music, so her channel will be down below and her Instagram as well. So, and also, sorry if there's any background noise, it's just mum hoovering at the moment. So guys, so I thought I'd do a bit of both. So I'm in college, I'm going to be my second year of college. So I thought I would sort of like turn it into like tips for college and year 11 students. So let's get started. So, hi guys, so as we were just saying then, I'm just going to be sort of like doing tips for year 11, but also obviously that could be if you starting year 11 this year, or if you finish year 11 you might be starting college this year. Obviously I'm doing my second year of college this year in my performing arts course, so I thought obviously I've already been through 4 year college, and obviously I've been through year 11, even though it's a little bit different, because of Corona, but last year. So now, obviously, if anyone doesn't know, I'm 17, so I finished secondary school in March 2020, but it would have been like May or June, something like that, 2020, but obviously just Corona, things got cut, we didn't get to do exams, we got predicted grades, we didn't get prom, unfortunately. We just did our high school, just in, obviously we did eventually get, our exam and graduation certificates, but yeah. So, but yeah, I'm super, so it's obviously, it was a bit different for me to maybe other years. Obviously this year maybe a bit different for like in people in year 11, but I just thought I'd do mine from my point of view. So, and someone could ask me. So, anyway, so, if you start in year 11, I think obviously you've been, I think, because you will also be doing GCSEs that year, maybe whatever, and obviously it's a very like daunting thing. So I think when you first start, I think, obviously try and plan ahead if you can, but also like just don't like get all stress if like, even though it was stressing the first few weeks, obviously it's like a very stressful time being here with exams, or maybe not knowing what's going on if you've been with COVID and things, and it's very stressful. But I think for me personally, and for other people, try not to stress about it. Just trying, as well as the year end as well being about, say, exams, GCSEs, what grades you get, future. But also there's things like prom, and it was, we last year in high school, like spending time with friends, like working out who you'll still be friends with after college, after high school, even secondary school, even, things like that. So now, in terms of exams, whether that's mocks, whether that's assessments, whether that's obviously GCSEs, I would say revise as much as you can, get advice from teachers, get resources, do online research, depending on what you do. Obviously, if you can do practice papers, like I was saying, do resources. I try to do certain practice papers for certain subjects, and yeah, and just if you're struggling and friends don't, maybe get help of other people that are obviously not like things like that. And if you are feeling stressful about it, maybe also talk to a member, staff, speech, or a friend, parents, family, friends, all that jazz. And then I think when you are thinking about, obviously once you've done your GCSEs, or I think once you're actually doing like exams, obviously whether that's mocks, or GCSEs or lessons, just in general. I think obviously if I've been like more than like a few weeks where you like doing someone and a different one this day, also like, as I said, revise, do a bit of extra revisioning. Also like make sure you're eating properly, sleeping properly, or things like that, you know, and obviously still trying to, like, I know obviously, like, you know, like, obviously trying to find, but also, like, just try and, like, relax a bit, whether that's maybe on certain days watching TV, or say, you know, going out with friends or family for a bit of lunch, or even when you're doing, you know, during the, like, proper exams, and just trying to relax a bit, like, once you've, like, had a bit of exams, like, find a bit of time to relax, obviously still revise if you can, but, you know, still time as far as that's what I was trying to say, like, you know, relax, what I sort of do version. So, and I think also, if they give you homework, whether that's like sort of like revision thing or also homework, just keep up with doing that. And then, you know, obviously for things like prom and things like that, you know, make sure you can enjoy yourself. Like, I didn't get to have a prom, unfortunately, because of COVID. Last year, you know, putting the year short, so unfortunately happen. But you know, whatever you do, whether that's like, you know, just spending time with friends or, you know, being your favourite lesson, doing subjects you enjoy, just enjoy things like that. Anyway, so moving on from that, obviously now the next thing is obviously once you've done your shoes, obviously you'll be thinking about this in your life anyway, whether you want to join college, get a job or get an apprenticeship. Obviously this first apprenticeship is technically getting a job in somewhere, or you might go straight into a job. And I think if you want to do that, whatever makes you feel happy, whether you think that'll be something you do or something that'll help you with your career, like future dream career or anything like that, I would think, you know, if that is what you want to do for it, go for it. Now, I'm going to specifically talk more about college. Now, speaking of 11, if you can have a careers advisor or careers fair, just, you know, get advice from those people, or if there is a particular job. Say if you do want to become a teacher, or if there's a certain subject you would like to get a job in, I'll get advice from those members of staff who maybe, you know, be teaching that subject. But also, you know, I think that's somewhere between where you join college before once you finish your own job. Also, like, just think like obviously get prepared for college, but also like enjoy yourself and things like that. So now, obviously, I'm going to talk about now when you're actually joining college. So obviously joining college can be a very, very, like, you know, it's like when you first join high school or primary school, so maybe that may not be remembered those certain days, but I think, you know, like I said, pick a course that you enjoy, or if it's multiple courses, and I think in your kind of year 11, obviously know what sort of like specifications the course, like if you need to set grade, things like that. If you don't want to end up doing English maths, make sure you're trying your best to get a good grade. So, for example, with my college, I needed a 4 or more in English and maths, and also 2 other subjects in my GCSE, so I could get onto level 3 straight with not having to be level 1 or 2, and, you know, having to do English or maths or both, you know. You know, and it's just one of those things. So I think that's a hair dryer or something. Sorry about that downstairs. Sorry about that, but you know. So I said obviously I did get the grades I needed, so I didn't have to start doing English or maths in college. Thank God. So obviously when I first joined college last year, it may be a bit different to this year, just obviously like rest of maths, things like that. Obviously we had virtual lessons for 3 months from like January to sort of like April, maybe like late March, or something like that. So obviously it has been a very like, oh, you don't really want to be, you know, like, but, you know, just not adapt. And if it's anything similar like happens with that this year, and certain things you still have to do, like, so it's just depending on what subjects you do. But, you know, and, you know, if anything to learn, obviously, like, in terms of not just trying to pass, but obviously joining college is a very big change. Obviously, it's like, it's leaving high school, obviously you get older now, so you get more mature. So I think, just, you know, make sure, you know, like, if any of your friends are going to the same colleges, even not in course, make sure like keep in touch with them, like even if you see them at breaks or things, or before college, after college, things like that. I would try and see them as much as possible. But also just making new friends, as you know, I've got a lot of wonderful friends from performing arts and just college, my channel, but more performing arts. And you know, and for anyone if you do performing arts, like a music thing or sort of anything creative, you enjoy it, get to know everyone, think about like you want specifically art, what you want to do, singing, what you want to, you know, dancing specifically. Obviously sometimes you may have 2 or 3 or 2 or whatever. So, or, you know. So for joining college, I would say think about if you want to do anything extracurricular. I think it's a college you do have to do anyway. What specific college you want to go to, whether you want to go to more vocational, more vocational, or more academic. And what if you can do more than one course, what course you would like to do, and then you know what things you want to do. So now, obviously, when you first join college, like first few weeks, also make sure you prepare that new station if you want, you know, don't need bad glass. I'm like, I like to get a new bag, do outfits, and you know things like that. Still, obviously, you don't have to wear like in performance we do have to wear black, but you know we can wear certain things like we can wear things that like aren't fully black. We can like you know like we've got like a bit of like writing on, but they don't mind that. Which is very nice. And like I said, you know, just enjoy it, making new friends. I know that is very difficult sometimes. At first, I found it very hard. Then since I changed, and you know, I've made some wonderful friends. I love them to bits. Some of them do get on my nerves, but you know. And I think when I was saying before about being no drama, obviously I'm performing actually, so if you have drama in drama, as in like subject drama, but like drama, like oh my god, someone might have said something like this. I've had that, you know, in first year, probably in the second year, just needs sorting out. But you know, just trying to enjoy it. And like if there is drama, there's always going to be drama. You can never get away from it, especially like an educational setting with friends and people who may not so like you or not know you very well. I had it, can't leave it. If people know, you know, but if you don't, you don't. But you know, just trying to enjoy and obviously do your best at, you know, like A-levels, like so was that I got a merit in my first year of performance. I'm very happy with that, you know, because obviously it was a difficult year with like not being able to do certain shows at certain points. I have to wait to do monitor and things like that. And I think it was like wasn't the like you couldn't go into certain things for certain like you could go well you couldn't actually go to the canteen for several months with me because like it was corona time, so you know, pandemic, lockdowns and all this. And of course you have to do any virtual lessons depending on where you are in the world. You know, just try your best with them. Anyway, I'm so sorry for waffling on. I didn't think I'd be waffling on for this one, but yeah, you know, just like to say, just enjoy, relax, relax, whatever things you do. Anyway, thank you to Becky Peters for that lovely suggestion, her channel on her Instagram. I love she's amazing singer-songwriter. So, sending hugs. So yeah, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow my assistant Mike Hodges, follow me on Instagram at Mike Hodges, and follow me on TikTok, let me see if so check me out on SoundCloud, Mike Hodges, and I will see you very soon. And yeah, so I will be doing a lot more back to well for me, well more like back to college related videos for me. So there will be a few videos coming up to basically my college starts like first or second week of September, something like that. But I'm starting on the 24th of August because we are doing rehearsals for a show that we're meant to be doing in June, but we're doing it in September now. So we're going to be, obviously we've had some break time, back on Tuesday the 24th of August, rehearsing for a show. So, you know, that's my musical, so I'll probably do something about that as well, so make sure to do that. But if you do have any suggestions for any other student graduate videos, there's currently a poem, there's answers to comments, so if you don't have any suggestions, feel free to put in the comments down below, DM me or anything like that. Anyway, I will speak to you soon, guys, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Anyway, guys, bye. Mwah. Bye bye.